things. I know time is of the essence, so I'll try to be brief, and the meat comes in the discussion. Many of you, practically all of us, have their different relationships. My relation with my wife, my children, my friends, my enemies, my adversaries, my competitors, people I deal with, people I go to. Fallacy. For a Muslim, for a mu'min, there is only one relationship, your relationship with Allah. And all other relationships are but manifestations of your relation with Allah. And I'm not inventing. This is what Allah teaches us. There is a hadith Qudsi where the Prophet ﷺ said that when the one of us will face his Creator, Allah will tell me, I was hungry, why didn't you feed me? And I say, Rabbul Izzah, how come you are hungry? And you would say, my subject so-and-so was hungry. Had you given him food, it would have been as though you gave me food. My subject so-and-so was thirsty. I tell you, I was thirsty. Had you given him water, you would have given me water. All relations emanate from one relation, the relation with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Are we all aware of this? Are we all aware of it all the time? No. And once reminded, things can happen. I remember in a Jum'ah khutbah, I mentioned this hadith. And the following Friday, somebody came to me and said, I have been separated from my wife for 3.5 years. Last Friday, I left the mosque to her, and we amended things. And I brought her with me home, and we are together again, living. If people remember this, how would things look like? How would relationships look like? You are displeased with your husband or wife. You separate. But you hear the Quran. Maybe you hate something and God makes a lot of good in it. If you are the real mu'min, you would say, I'll go, I'll make peace, I'll tolerate, not because of the people, not for the sake of the human beings, but because I am dealing with Allah. And if I give His subjects forgiveness, it is forgiveness He will give me when the day comes when I need it. You are dealing with Allah. You have one relationship. That's your relationship to Allah. So act accordingly. Last thing I would like to mention is love. Sometimes I've been mocked. Some people call me Dr. Love because my Islamic speeches for the past few years of my life focused on one thing, that is love. The Christians are after us. They say God is love, but Muslims do not say God is love. This is a fallacy. To start with, one of his names is Al-Wadud, the loving one. Second of all, if you consider the 99 beautiful names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you will find the love itemized. What is love? Is it compassion? He's the compassionate. Is it mercy? He is the merciful. Is it watching? He is the watching. Is it the one who gives riches? He gives us. Is it the one who cares for my health? He cares for my health. Is it the one who sheds light on my way? He sheds light on my way. Review the beautiful names of Allah, and you find the itemization of love. So a mu'min heart should be a loving heart. And don't say, like what Jesus expressed, you have been told to love your relative and hate your enemy. But I tell you, love your enemies and bless those who curse you, and pray for those who trespass against you. A mu'min is here as a doctor to treat, not as someone to hate back. I am a doctor. I never hated my patient. I used to fight the illness, but not the patient. And in this humanity is the patient. A Muslim is the doctor. So it would be betrayal of my amana to hate back people. You cannot put out fire with fire. You cannot answer hatred with hatred, but with love. Can you, Muslims, be a loving people and behave towards all in love and with love? With this, I leave you, and I love you. Thank you very much.